guys, so I'm making a new video. Made a video last week, didn't like the outcome, didn't like the makeup, didn't like any of it, so I decided to just actually start with an actual story time. And this is gonna be a paranormal story time. It's my personal story. I saw this with my own two eyes and it freaks me the hell out. I do have proof of what I saw. I have a lot of pictures of it, and a disclaimer now, these photos are not Photoshop. I promise, 100% authentic and real. They were done, I took them on a old Samsung phone. I was like 12 or 13 when this experience happened, so I didn't even know what the hell Photoshop was or how to do that. I didn't even own a computer, so this is not Photoshop. I cleaned the camera, took more pictures after what I caught the first time, and yeah, so this is real. I promise. I am not bullshitting y'all. But yeah, I'm gonna start doing my makeup and tell you the story. I'm not gonna really focus on what I'm like using on my face, just because this is gonna be a basic look. But yeah, I already primed, moisturized my face. I already did my eyebrows because my eyebrows take forever because I barely have any hair. So I'm not gonna worry about that much. If y'all have any questions about what products I'm using or anything like that, just leave it down in the comments below and I'll let y'all know. But yeah, let me get started on my foundation and telling y'all the story. So let's start with the backstory. When I was in like 2nd grade, I started getting into paranormal activities and stuff like that, horror stories and all that fun stuff. And so when I started learning more about that kind of stuff, it made me kind of realize the experiences that I was already having. I'm just like, wait, what? Oh, I just scratched my face. So I started putting things together and I was like, oh my god, like I've been seeing some of this stuff and like kind of freaking out. And when I was maybe, let's say, about 5, 6 years old, around that area, I started noticing that I would see stuff. Like I would see shadows, and they're called shadow people, and like the paranormal world, that's what you call like shadow. They're shadow people, and they're normally like, they're not necessarily demons, but they're just like presence that are like in between, that have enough energy and want to be shown, so they're being shown. I don't know too much about shadow people, but if y'all like want to learn more about shadow people, I can do a separate video on that. But yeah, let's see. So yeah, about 4 or 5, I started noticing that I've been seeing stuff. It would always happen at night, and it would be happening at my house, the house that I'm in now. So 100%, I'm sure that this house is haunted, like ever since I was little. I would see this one thing all the time at night, right before I'd go to bed. He was like a shadow man. Right before I went to bed, he would come and he would walk to my doorway, which is right there. He would just stand there, and like my bed has always been like that, and so he would like just stand there. Like I could hear his footsteps coming to the door, and he would just stand there, and I could see him through my mirror. And this is when I was little, okay? And so that's like what is my first like ghost experience that I can remember, is him. And he would come every night, and it was this kind of sense to where I wasn't scared. Like I had a feeling I already knew who he was, and so I was never terrified of it and never questioned any of it, and never told anyone because I was like, maybe I'm just crazy. No one's gonna believe me. I'm like 5. So that's like my first experience. I was gonna do a video about that, but it's literally like the littlest thing. So so I was gonna do a story time about that, but I was just like, nah, just use that as the backstory of like the main story of why I'm telling y'all this. I kind of forget about the shadow man. I don't see him that much after a while, and like I get older, kind of forget about it. And like I remembered I would see stuff like that, but I was like, maybe it's just my imagination because I was little. Maybe I was just seeing stuff, but it all came back when I saw this. I was in my room one day, and this is the time about like 12. I want to say 12, 13. Maybe, no, actually, I was younger. I was about 11, 10 or 11. And, I was in my room bored and I was taking pictures. This was before like phones had the front camera. And, well, this was before I had a camera that had a front camera, a phone that had a front camera. And so, I was just taking pictures of myself and of my room because like I just redid my wall. I was like, oh wow, this looks so pretty, and like I was like, I wanted to show my friends like what I did and what I got. Okay, sorry. But yeah, when I took a picture, I freaked the hell out. I was like, what the hell is this? And hold on, give me one second. Okay. So I took off my charger stick because it was making a lot of noise and irritated me, and you can hear it throughout the whole video. But yeah, so I took the picture and I was like, what the hell is this? And I was like, maybe it's just a smudge. So I cleaned off the camera and I cleaned it off thinking that it was dirty maybe. And so I cleaned it. Nope, wasn't dirty. It was still there. That figure thing, whatever the hell it was still there. And it was clear as day. I couldn't see it in real life. I could only see it if I took a picture. And it was freaking me the hell out. I took a couple more pictures and I was like freaking the hell out. So I called my mom. I was like, Mom, come in my room like now. Like, I need to show you something. Like, this isn't right. I'm like, it's scary. So she comes in my room. Let me grab something real quick. She comes in my room and she was like, what's going on? And we're home alone at this point. It was me, my mom, and my sister. And I was like, okay, sorry, my phone like shut off and stopped recording. It said something about like not enough storage, but I could have sworn I had. Okay, whatever, not the point. But yeah, like I was saying, is that I told my mom to come in. She came in, she's like, what's going on? And like I showed her the picture. And she was like, what is this? Like, what is that? What are you showing me? I was like, that's the thing. I don't know what I'm showing you. And she was just like, it looks like a smudge. I was like, Mom, it's not a smudge. I just cleaned the freaking camera so many times and I kept taking pictures and it was still there and it was still showing up. And she was like, what is it? And I was like, I don't know. And she was just like, we started taking more pictures to it and like talking to it a little bit. And we asked her to like sit in a chair, and if this like was like, we asked it, well, if this is really a person, like, can you sit in the chair? Like we pointed to the chair that I had in my room at that time, and sure enough, it moved. It moved and it sat in the fucking chair. And so it freaked us out and we're like, what the hell? And so as my mom was going through more photos, sorry if you hear my chair squeaking. I don't know why. See, okay, no. But yeah, so my mom freaked out my mom a little bit. more. And she was like, oh my god, like, what is this thing? And so my mom was like, we looked through the pictures and we're like, wait, this thing has a face. And like, I'll show you all the pictures again, just in case. And this thing had like a serious, like, you could, not a serious, without like an actual face. You could see the face, you could see the outline, you could see it. And we were like, what the fuck is this? My mom was like, wait, look at the face again. And we're looking at it. My mom was like, this looks like your grandpa. And I was like, it can't be. None of y'all, not a lot of y'all know, but I lost my grandpa when I was like 4 years old. And I was like, it can't be him. It can't. Like, that's just, it's weird. Like, no. And so I'll put a picture, like the first picture that we saw, and a picture of his face, and I'll put it, like, I'll zoom up the picture of the apparition, and I'll put it together, and I'll show y'all, like, it looks like him. But for some reason, I don't feel like it was him. Like, I know that's kind of weird, but like, I know for a fact that was not him. Like, I don't know why. Everybody, like, my mom decided to post it that night on Facebook, and everyone's like, oh my god, what is that? And my mom was like, we don't know. And my mom didn't say anything about it looking like my grandpa. Well, one of my tias, my great tia actually, my grandma's sister, was like, hey, why does it look like Angel, my grandpa? And we're like, you saw it too? You see it? You see that it looks like him? She goes, yeah, it looks exactly like him. You can see his face in it. And I was like, me and my mom were like, oh my god, this is like, we thought we were just crazy. And she's like, no, like, that looks like Angel. And I was like, we're like, okay, see, we're not the only ones that see it that way. And so, like, that's what happened afterwards. I missed a big part. My mom's like, well, let's talk to it more. Let's go back to how, like, not the posting, but when we were like figuring out what it was, my mom was like, well, let's talk to it more and let's see, like, if we can get some kind of answers. Maybe it is your grandpa. And so my mom was talking to it, and she asked it. She called out to my grandpa. Was like, if this is you, I need you to stand right in front of Zelaya. My mom told me to get up and to wait in front of my bed, to stand in front of my bed and like in front of the camera. And she's like, Angel, if this is you, move to Zelaya, get in front of Zelaya. And I was like terrified. I'll show you the pictures, because this thing fucking moved in front of me. It, like, slowly, you could see it like move in the pictures. And don't judge the picture of me, because, you know, I was a scared little bitch and I'm holding on to a teddy bear. Mind you, I was like 10 or 11, so yeah, don't judge me. Y'all would be in the same thing. But it did what she said and it moved, and so we were like, kept taking pictures, and then after a while you can notice in the pictures it was fading, like it was going away. And so we're like, well, maybe it's leaving. And then sure enough, after a while it just vanished, and we were like, what the fuck, like, what the fuck was that? Like, to this day, like, we don't know what it is, and we never caught anything like that again. But I can tell y'all that wasn't the last thing that we saw in this house. This house, I'm telling y'all, like I said in the beginning, like, ever since I was little, I've had a vibe of this house. But yeah, like, I started doing more stuff around that time, and I was noticing a lot more. Right after that, that was like that wasn't my first or last like experience ever in this house. Like I've had many more before that, but this is the only one that I've had like actual evidence of. And like I said, I'll show y'all the pictures. Like I'll put them in the video, you'll see them already. But I don't know what the hell it was. I've showed other people, or I've asked like, what do you think this was? Like they said because it's a light figure, like it's white and it's like a sign of light, it's not a bad entity. And I don't know if I believe that it's my grandfather, but it sure as hell looks like him. It's really freaky. So I'll show the pictures. Y'all can tell me what y'all think it is in comments down below. Sorry, I'm just baking my nose a little bit. But yeah, like my heart is like racing. So if I sound like shaky or like out of breath, it's just because every time I tell this story, it creeps me out. Because like the room I'm in now is the room where it all happened, where most of the activity happens at. But yeah, like I haven't caught anything else like with evidence like this, and I really don't know what it is. It couldn't be a reflection of my posters off of my phone. It couldn't be like, it's not Photoshop. I like I said in the beginning, this is like 100% real. I don't know what the hell it is. Like maybe y'all can help me out. Hold on. Okay, I had to get my makeup back and get my eyeliner. So like I said, we're just gonna do a basic, my everyday look when I go to work in and whatnot. But yeah, so y'all tell me what y'all think it is in the comments below, because like I have no idea to this day what it could be. Like I said, I have a lot more scary stories about this house and a whole bunch of other stuff like my elementary school and things like that. And if this video, I know it's kind of short, but if this video kind of caught your interest, please subscribe, and like let me know what kind of like story you would like to hear next. Like the stories I tell on here don't have to be mine personally. Like if y'all have a story that y'all would like to share and y'all don't want to like say it yourselves, let me know. Like send me the whole thing, I'll read it and I'll put it out here, and you can leave it anonymous or not. I do plan on doing some other story times like on Reddit. I don't know if any of y'all know what Reddit is, but they do have one on Reddit No Sleep, and it's kind of like a dark side of it where they tell you like scary stories, and like some of them are real, some of them are fake. I can tell, kind of got some mascara up there. I'll clean that up. But yeah, that's what I do plan on doing here. Also, not everything's gonna be like paranormal related. I want to do like actual events like true crime. I want to do some conspiracy covers, all that fun stuff. But also while doing makeup, like I think that is so cool. Not a lot of people still do it. Like not a lot of people do it on YouTube, and I think it'd be something different. Yeah. Just gonna dust off this, put some lip gloss, and I think we're gonna be done. Okay, decided I'm gonna add some highlight to just make it pop. so this is the finished look. I know it's really simple. It's literally just like foundation, bronzer, blush, highlight, lipstick, and lip and mascara and eyeliner. And that's pretty much what I wear every day. I know it's not like something too out there, but I promise I'll have more looks with more like extraness to them. I just wanted something simple just to start off this channel and to start off my kind of like journey to this all, if you will. But yeah, doesn't look too bad. I actually finished this really fast, faster than I usually get ready. But yeah, so that was pretty much the story time. Like I said, leave down in the comments what y'all think it is. Leave down in the comments what y'all want me to do next. Like and subscribe. I do have so much stuff planned out for this channel, and I'm really excited. I really hope a lot of y'all like grow with this channel, like y'all grow to love it. And I hope I don't freak y'all out that much about the stuff that I do want to talk about and the stuff that I am going to be talking about. But yeah, let's see how that goes. So see y'all next time.